Back with another video for you today, and today's video is about the latest release from Euphorium Brooklyn called Ume. This right here, this is a 30 ml bottle version of Ume, and I'm going to review this for you, plus you're going to have a chance at winning a 30 ml bottle of Ume if you are a subscriber of this channel and are in the USA, so please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews and still haven't subscribed to this channel, there's a subscribe button below. Please click that and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. And yes, I have reviewed several fragrances from the house of Euphorium Brooklyn. They have fragrances called Suedois, Petales, 100 Tweeds, Cilice, Chocolatl, Usar, and Butterfly. Butterfly was the last one I reviewed, and I reviewed it with my friend Kara, who I've done multiple videos with here on this channel, and she's a fan of Euphorium Brooklyn. But before I met Kara, I had already reviewed Suedois for Euphorium Brooklyn, which was the very first fragrance, as I said, I reviewed. It was a leather. My favorite fragrance from the collection is Chocolatl. It's a beautiful, yummy, indie-style perfume version of a chocolate scent. But I also like Suedois, and Butterfly was also pretty. And the latest release, as I said, is Ume. So this is EDP concentration. The perfumer and the nose is Dirkes, and this is the bottle they're doing a giveaway of. And for notes here, you've got Plum Blossom, Plum Nectar, Apricot Nectar, Anise, Green Tea, Hinoki, Yuzu Zest, Moss, Hiba Incense, Cedar, Snow, and Frozen Earth. So first off, as soon as I smelled this fragrance, it definitely is a fruity fragrance, and it has this very Asian-inspired smell to it. It's a fruity fragrance, but it's not necessarily like overly sweet. There's definitely a sweetness there, but if you've ever had any Asian sweets or pastries, some of it has like a plum, like a jam or something in there, and it's almost like slightly savory, slightly sweet. So the fragrance comes off a bit savory at the same time as being sweet. Almost like an Asian, either Chinese or Japanese pastry with plum jam or plum kind of a dessert in it. So it has that going for it. But also the fragrance has this coldness about it. And I'm visualizing, well, because the fragrance has plum blossoms, I'm visualizing, you know, sometimes you have spring and then the flowers bloom and everything. The plum trees bloom, but then again, you get back to like a freezing cold spell or something. And you have the trees all covered in snow. I mean, I visualized this, but I also saw the image, the advertising image for Ume, and it totally makes sense because there's this like frozen, almost icy cap to the fragrance where when you're smelling it, you kind of have that underlying coldness, which is totally present here. But it is a very plummy fragrance. You do pick up the plum blossom and you definitely pick up the plum nectar. Those are the dominant notes for me here. But then you also get some citruses, a bit of a tea, and then it dries down to this woody, kind of like a cedar smoky incensey thing. That's when it's like dried down and almost like done the life of the fragrance on you. So if you're into at all like Asian-inspired fragrances, especially the plum or the plum nectar or plum blossom type of fragrances, or even any kind of like apricot blossom or cherry blossom, things like that, this Ume definitely will appeal to you. I think this is probably, along with Butterfly, one of the most accessible of the Euphorium Brooklyn releases. Now, if you probably had smelled some of their releases in the past, and you thought they were a little too edgy, now's the time for you to try some of these. I think Chocolatl, I think Butterfly, and I think Ume are pretty easy going fragrances, so they're not too edgy or totally different. I think they're totally mass appealing, so easier to wear, whereas when someone that's just starting out in perfumes is not too experienced with various styles of fragrances, and they might find some of the more groundbreaking or edgy offerings a little too much for them. Ume is one that would actually really satisfy someone, especially the ones that are into like a fruity, slightly floral kind of fragrances. This is definitely one to try. It's also a great release for spring, I think. It's just very springy. It's very happy, uplifting. So if you want something like that and you want something from an indie house rather than the designers or even the popular niche brands, this is one to definitely try. So I give them credit for releasing this one in the spring because it's so springy and happy. But as I said, it's not overly sweet. It does have this kind of like a savory slash sweet thing going for it together, which makes it totally bearable. But sometimes sweet becomes too sweet and becomes overpowering and just something that I kind of avoid. But here, the savory and the sweet are balanced together perfectly, so it's not overly sweet and totally wearable. So if you don't know Ume, or if you don't know Euphorium Brooklyn, now's your chance to find out all about them. By participating in the giveaway we're doing a 30 ml bottle giveaway like this for one lucky subscriber of this channel. Please put down in a comment below and let me know what your favorite fruity floral fragrance is. Also, please put down your state, and also please let me know what you think sounds the best about Ume by Euphorium Brooklyn. Good luck with the giveaway, guys, and also let me know, have you tried any Euphorium Brooklyn fragrances? Do you know Ume, or have you tested it out, or are you interested in testing it out? Let me know, let's get a conversation started. Also, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one, goodbye.